So y'all, we're getting ready to go. We're live. Hello, Facebook world. Hello, Periscope world. Hello, those that are live here with us, world.
Amen.
So, and we got an amen from Ray.
Hello.
And from back of the room, we're getting all the hellos.
All the love. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, our friends out there in social media land. We have Facebook Live rolling. We have Periscope rolling. We have a live video here rolling, which Katie Blanc is operating the video. She's our video production coordinator for the day. Welcome to everybody. What a joy it is to be here today. We just thank you guys for joining us. You could have been anywhere else today, but we're so glad that you decided to join us today. Today, we're going to have an event called Technology for Business Success. We're going to get a lot of information, so we just want you to have your pens and your papers ready so you can jot down all these wisdoms of pearls of nuggets. I am Yvonne Grove, also known as Mrs. G, and I'll be your MC for the day. I just want to thank William Murray for allowing me this opportunity to stand before you today, the opportunity to present to you guys today. I just want to let you know that the restroom is out the hall and there's a key back there. So if you have to use the restroom, just make sure you grab the key and bring the key back when you're finished. We will be taking a break, so you won't miss anything. We'll take a break for just to stretch out, just to, take a bathroom break, get a snack. We have some refreshments back there. And I don't want to keep you too long, so I'm ready to introduce our first educator of the day, our educator for the day. Mr. Murray. Mr. Murray is the founder and president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, which is an institute for business owners and future business owners. William Murray is also the author of the series The Road to Success, where he teaches the thought and action process to success. And he is also the author of his new book, Climbing Success Mountain, which I'm sure he'll be telling you more about later on today. He has been an entrepreneur and successful businessman for over 40 years. Mr. Murray speaks and teaches all across this great country and is constantly the guest on television and radio programs. On Tuesday evenings from 9 to 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, he does a nationwide conference call empowerment session tuned into by many all across the country, where he teaches his series, The Road to Success. Professor Murray has had his own radio talk shows and TV show. For 12 years, he has been a top real estate agent in Maryland and the D.C. area. Since coming to Washington, D.C. area in 1969, he has been a national and local community activist. I present to you the great mind educator, Professor William Murray. The stage is yours, Professor Murray.
Hello and welcome, everyone. How y'all doing this morning? Glad you're here. You gave us the blessing of giving you the information and knowledge today that we have for you. Like Ms. G said, I'm William Murray. I'm the president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute. What the Millionaire Mastermind Institute is, it's an institute for entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs. What we do, we help you build your mindset and your $1 million business. We have educators from all over the country, top educators, to help teach you and bring you and give you everything that you need. This was a dream of mine. And homie, I gotta go off camera for a second, because I forgot my remote for my PowerPoint, which we're going to show you the logo for the Institute. So you know the logo for the Institute, what it is. A circle has no end, along with your success. because we want you to build your success into a legacy where it's generational. That means it has no end, just like a circle. Family within the circle, and family, friends, and life within the circle. It takes a lot to do what we do, but we do what we do because we love what we do. We're going to train you and teach you and give you what you need today as far as technology as best as we can. But there's a lot we're not going to have time to give you, because this is something that would take days to do if we were to, give you everything that's out there. But this is just part of the series. See, the Institute works on series. And everything is not going to be, now we are going to have classes that are going to be one day, a whole day. We will have some that are going to be 3 days, because we have a 3-day, 2-night camp out retreat planned. We'll give you more about that later on. We have 5-day session planned, which we're going to give you later on. But the Institute, we put together so much for you. I mean, I wish I could show you the calendar that we've already scheduled stuff for next year to give you classes and education toward you building your idea and implementing, and we're here to take you beyond. Like I said, the Institute was my dream. We, the Millionaire Mastermind, are here to empower you, to give you necessities for you to reach the highest plateau possible. Otherwise, we want to get you to the level of where you want to go and take you beyond. When we say from idea to implementation and beyond, take you where you want to go and beyond that. Because like I said, we want you to build a legacy. See, a legacy is something that you build that's successful, that's generational, where it will take care of your family, your family's family, your family's family, and beyond. That's when you build a legacy. I know this is my dream, but I also know dreams and goals are meant to be shared and acted upon in order to reach them. See, everything in life is centered on twos. You heard me say this more time than once today about the number 2 and how powerful it is, because everything is generational. Everything is generation, means more than one, 2. Creation is centered on 2 things: action and reaction. So, in order for you to reach your goals, I want to make my dream come true, because my dream is to help you reach your goal. That's why I put together all these brilliant minds. That's just why I do that. I put together all these brilliant minds to give you what you need. See, I don't know everything. I'm not claiming to be the smartest person. I'm just putting smart people around me. That's what your success is. Who is in your circle? I long ago learned that no one can be successful and accomplish their dreams and goals alone. You can't do it by yourself. Barbara Streisand used to sing a song I used to love, and I grew up and it's growing on me more and more. And I loved it then, but as I grow, I get a deeper meaning of what she said. She said, people who need people are the luckiest people in the world. It don't get no better than that. See, no man is an island. You need people. And you got to be around people. That's where your success is, your growth is, your enjoyment is, your life. Everything in creation, because God didn't mean for you to be alone. He meant for you to be among the masses. Business and entrepreneurships put you out there among the masses. So this is an eye-opening to the technologies and the workings and going on of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute. We do classes, like I said, we do empowerment session. We do sessions. with some of the most brilliant minds in business. You are going to be surprised at the people that you are going to get a chance to meet, whether it's Facebook, Periscope, or live. Now, if you're live, you get more. You get a lot of benefit when you come and you're here, because you get a chance to meet the educators, go into private rooms and have one-on-one sessions. You got a problem, an idea or something, be here. The lesson we give you when you're online is great, but there is nothing like being here where you can take this mind of someone who's teaching something and you can put them in a one-on-one session for a short period of time. That beats being live. You can give us questions live, but it's nothing like being here. See, 90% of anything in life when it comes to success is showing up. All you got to do is show up. Ask Brother Ray. Brother Ray was the first one here this morning, and him and I was together last night in the event. And here he is at my event today, along with everyone else in the room, and several others have been with me last night. But they showed up. Brother Ray, and I'm not going to tell you a whole lot about him. I'm going to let him tell you himself. But this man, sight unseen, is one of the most hardworking people I've ever met at giving you things that you need to show you the possibilities that you have regardless of your circumstances. See, it's called life, because that's all God's giving you. Everything he gives you is just part of life. I mean, I was blessed enough that I'm almost 6 feet tall. I'm handsome. Although that's a matter of opinion. It's only in the eyes of the beholder. But you know, one of the things in life that if you want to enjoy life, if you really, really want to enjoy life and be successful in your business, laugh. Laugh. You know you can't really be angry laughing. See, there's a language out there that every nationality knows and can speak. 3 of them. It's called laughter, a smile, and a hug is a generational language. I don't have to understand your verbal language, but you give me a smile. You give me a hug. It's universal. Every nationality and every walk of life, an animal. Tame. Don't go try to hug a lion or a bear. But I'm just telling you, learn how easy, we make life complicated. A child comes in this earth full of joy, full of laughter. It's us that takes everything away from them and gives them our hardships. The Institute, the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, is here to show you the easy ways to do things. See, the only time you ever work hard is at working smart. Once you work hard at working smart, and that smartness grows, your job gets easy, life gets easy, everything gets easy. Today we're going to go through quite a lot of things. I'm going to have some stories to tell you. We're going to have some fun. We're going to laugh. Some of us might even cry. My purpose today is to give you aha moments. Now, a lot of things we can talk about technology, but I'm not getting into a lot of deep technology, y'all. I'm not. I'm going to give you basic technology. I'm going to give you, 16 to 20 links and things that we use here at the Institute. We use a lot. Yes, we do. I'm not the expert at that. But the expert at that has had an appointment today because he's supposed to have been here. But he told me, said, look, man, I just got booked somewhere. And I'm going because they offered me, well, no, they paid him some money. So he asked me, man, is it okay if I take this one Because that way, what I'm doing actually is he's in another state speaking and advertising the Millionaire Mastermind Institute. That's called being two places at the same time. Because I'm here in Laurel, Maryland, 8101 Sandy Spring Road in Laurel, Maryland, Suite 290. And he's in Pennsylvania. So we're in two locations doing the same thing almost at the same time. So see, that's what your business is. See, your business has to be many places at the same time. And I'm going to tell y'all a story. I'm going to teach you a little later on about what I learned from Brother Bedford. I'm going to give this one of my educators. I got to give it to him. The brother's brilliant. He taught me about notification of payment received. And I'm going to talk about that later. Because that is a great feeling when you wake up and you see something that says notification of payment received. I'll break that down to y'all later. Because all part of the day. I can't give you everything now. I get everything now, you know. I can't do that. I got to slow it down for you a little bit. Ain't that right, Brother Ray? Amen. All right. And remember, you're not alone. We're here. See, the Institute is what do you need? You need in business. Now, this is all part of going into all of the day. What do you need in business to get you to that plateau where you can start working on your mindset, where you can start building that business and your life into happiness and $1 million entity? See, it's not about the money that you don't say, well, I'm working for the money. No. You're working for the success of you doing it and getting there. Now think about what I'm telling you. You're working for the enjoyment of when you look back, and the only time you look back is just see how far you've come. And when you look back to see how far you have come from where you were, think about it. That's great. Now, do that right now real quick. Look at where you are right now, and look at where you were 10 years ago. I'm just going to go 10 years back, because some of y'all ain't but 11. So go back 10 years and think about where you were 10 years ago. Now look at where you were 5 years ago. Think about it, just 5 years ago. Otherwise, in 2011, where were you? Now let's say a year ago, 2015, where were you? To the present day right now. Here's the thing. If you're in the same place, doing the same thing, and haven't advanced in 10 years, you haven't advanced that's 10 years wasted. Yeah, you can waste life. Life is about growth, building, and growing. That's why come you get older. That's why you get older. Life is an education. Every day in life is education. The reason I'm giving you all of this, because all this centers on technology also, because just like life, technology changes. So I'm giving you, see, my expertise at the Institute, besides running the Institute. No, well, I'm just I'm the president, but my staff, they do everything I ask them to do. I do almost everything they tell me to do. And that's what it takes. See, I know I can't do this alone. And like I told you, I'm not the smartest person in the Institute. And I'm going to keep smart people around me. And I'm meeting brilliant. I met a young lady this morning. I'm so proud of her. She's a freshman in college. And she's here working my cameras. She helped us with the setup, with doing the tables and putting everything out. And she's learning. See, everything that she had no idea today what this was. Her play mother asked her to come. She said yes. See, the word yes is a blessing to the question asked you that you gave that answer of yes to. That's why God gave you the word yes. Think about it. See, everything is for a reason, even language. I wake up every morning knowing my purpose. And I'm growing into my purpose more every day, I had a meeting yesterday. I walked out and I'm thinking, wow, what a meeting. Me and just one gentleman. He laid so much heavy stuff on me yesterday. I walked out there and I wasn't even touching the ground. He laid that much heavy stuff on me. He gave me ideas and he told me stuff I said, okay, I need that. I see where that's going to grow the Institute. I see where that's going to take me, that I can give to people that's going to grow them just like it did me. Y'all wait to January. We got something coming for y'all in January. Because that's the new year. Today is what? What's the day? Today is the 5th. So it means we got 25 more days plus 30. 30 and 25, 55. We got 57 more days in this year. That's all you got. And then we got a whole new year. With today, what I'm going to give you today is going to be a lot of technical stuff. But it's so easy. You know, if you do a half an hour to an hour a day of technology, in 1 year, you will see everything at a minimum triple in your business, your income, your customer base, your life. Think about what I just told you. How would y'all like to triple in 2017 what you did in 2016? I'm going to show you today how easy it is. But the only thing is, you got to put in the work. Everything is tools. Thought of what you got to do and the action you do behind that thought. See, my expertise is the thought and action process. That's what I teach. The thought and the action process to success. I teach you the most valuable thing in life you ever need to know. That's the thought, which is the power, because you got your mind. Your mind. And I'm going to go ahead and get into that right now. And I hope I can come back to where I was. I want to tell you how powerful your mind is. And I tell this a lot, so you hear this a lot from me. Just so you can see how powerful your mind is. The most powerful thing in creation, well, let's put it this way. The only thing more powerful than your mind is creation itself. Outside of that, there's nothing more powerful than your mind. Because your mind will get you or your ancestors, or your future generation into a growth that they will be able to travel through the universe, which is creation, which is infinitive. There is no end. There's no end to the universe as we know it. So it's infinitive, just like your spirit. See, my mind is going so fast. I'm trying to give y'all things. My mind is going from this to this to this to this. So I'm going to float back. I'll tell you how mine is. You hear me. You see me standing here. Am I correct? All y'all see me standing here. You see I'm in blue. You see and you're hearing me instantly. What I'm saying, your mind is taking and turning everything that what I'm saying into language. And you understand the meaning of it. You see me here in blue. Right? You're seeing that I got a board, I got all this around me. You hear me, you're breaking it down. Your mind moves 930,000 times faster than sound. Think about how powerful your mind is. You hear me in this instant. But your mind is breaking that down to where you can see it. You can hear it. And you know it. And there's so many things that your mind is processing all at the same time. So your mind is traveling 930,000 times faster than sound. That's not power? It's power. When they say if you think it, it can be done. You can accomplish it. What did Thomas Edison do? Failed, 10,000 times trying to invent the light bulb? And when they asked him, well, man, why'd you keep trying? You failed 10,000 times. He says, I didn't fail 10,000 times. It was just 10,000 times something told me that this wasn't the way it was done. That wasn't failure. That was effort. See, effort always gives you what you want. Getting knocked down, that's nothing to get knocked down. Getting up is the success of it all. And life's going to knock you down. Because what that is God telling you, this is the way I want you, this special you, to learn this lesson. This ain't for everybody else in the world, the other 7 billion. It's just this lesson is for you right now at this time. That's how I want you to learn it. So when you look at things in that manner, see, I'm teaching you how to think so it won't bother you. When you hear things or things happen to you or someone says something to you or etc., you don't look at it negatively. Once you start looking at it and say, what is the lesson behind what just happened that God wants me to see and learn? You know what I'm saying? So think about what I'm putting on your mind. Think about what I'm putting on your mind. Because I'm going to change your thought pattern into a positive one. And if you got a positive one, I want to make it more positive. Because I want you to understand the power of your mind. There's nothing that you cannot do when you got your mind right. Nothing you cannot do when your mind is right. Think about that. And what you don't know, you can learn. That's where your time and your research come in. Gee, can I get a water, baby, please? Once you realize you can't do all that alone, you've already got 50%, 60% of the battle won. 70%, 80% of the battle won. The Millionaire Mastermind Institute, as you see, is not an I thing. It's not about me. The Millionaire Mastermind Institute is a we thing. A we. I'm going to show you real quick right now. It just happened to happen. I said a we thing, right? Look at this. I'm thirsty. I have some water. It's a we thing. She brought it to me. That's a we thing. She's part of the institute. That's showing you that it's a we thing. Thank you, darling. See what I'm saying? That's a we thing. That's part of all being we. The little things that you do make big successes. All she did is bought me a bottle of water. Now watch what I'm going to do with it. Because I could have had this had not she brought it to me, which means now there's 2 of us, and it's a we thing. Think about nothing you do is alone. It's always a we thing. Your success is in we, not in I, because there is no. They say there's no I in team. It is. And if I wrote it out, I could show you where there's I in team. But it's hidden. So you got to write a certain way to see it. Brother, let me use the corner of your table. Set my water, Brother Ray. Now, I'm going to show you, I need one that writes heavy. This one doesn't write too heavy. I need one that, baby, no, it's not going to be heavy enough either. There's some plenty in there in that big room. And I'm going to show you where and this is a trick, y'all. It's really a trick. It all depends on how you write the word to show the I in team. It's not going to show on that because I need something wide. And this one is dry. It's almost dry. So, I mean, I'm going to do it with this one just to see. I'm going to write the word up for team. T-E-A-M.
Here you go.
Thank you. I need the whole top there. Okay, thank you, dear. I'm going to write the word team. Now, there are many ways to make letters, as you know. A letter straight down and across makes a T, right? E is a letter, a straight line down and 3 lines, one at the top, middle, and one at the bottom, going vertical. No, yes, vertical, horizontal, up and down. Okay. See, sometimes I tell myself which one's vertical, which one's horizontal. I'm not the only one.
Horizontal.
Horizontal's across?
The horizon, horizontal.
Oh, horizontal's across. Okay, 3 across and then 1 vertical. Okay. Now, here's where the trick comes in. Here's where the I is in team. The A, I'm not going to make it a circle because most A's are round and etc. Or it's 3. I'm going to show you where the I is in team. And if you look at it, I is this, right? There's your dot for your I, and there's straight up and down. There's your I. So there's an I in the way you write the letter A in team. Because when you got a horizontal line at the top and 2 vertical ones coming in at an incline like a pyramid, the I. The little circle up top between the line you draw across, make it an A, and the bottom, the top is the dot, and the bottom. So there is an I in team.
Well, you can still do the point, and it would still be the same.
Right, but there's an I in team. But it's hidden, so it has no value. Unless you got a mind to say, there's an I there, which it is. So people say there's no I in team. It is. All depends on how you write it.
How you see it.
Yeah, how you see it. That was something someone showed me one time. I said, wow, man, that makes sense. You got to look real hard to see that. But the Institute is not an I thing. It is truly not about me. It's a we thing. Because I cannot have the success I want without you. Because if I give you no value, you would not be here. You wouldn't be tuning in. You wouldn't be sitting here in the audience. If it was an I thing. It's a we thing. Success, knowledge, information, and life is meant to be given away. It is not to be kept. That's why I think my success is so great. I give it away. All my knowledge, all my information, I give it away. I'm just like an unplugged refrigerator with no front door, baby. I can't keep nothing. And an unplugged refrigerator ain't gonna keep nothing. Without a front door too. Today is all about you and what we, the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, can do to help you in your empowerment growth. In your empowerment growth. See, what we want to do is teach you a power word, and you use it a lot. Empowerment. Empower yourself. Every day you wake up, you should tell yourself, today is an empowerment day. Today is a growth day. Today is an educational day. But first of all, today was a blessed day because God woke you up. That was a blessing. Now what you going to do with it to give him the thank you, the reward back to him? So this is all about you. There's no doubt. Like I said, we all have a dream. This is my dream, to be in front of you, teaching you, guiding you, building and growing my institute. No, this is our institute. Like I said, it just happened to be the president and the founder. That's all. Somebody had to do it. God said here, and I did it. For everything that you do, that you want to build and grow, somebody's got to be first. Everything that was existed and created, it had to be first. for there to be a second. Because you cannot take a second step without taking that first. So you can't step up to the plate and knock a home run until you step up to the plate and take that swing.
Mm-hmm.
Just that simple. See, I got a scenario that I use using baseball. See, I love baseball. I'd rather watch baseball than any other sport. People say, it's so boring. How can you say that? See, when you say that, you don't understand the game. When you say business is too hard for you, that's because you don't understand the game. When you say, I'm struggling, I'm going to give up, that's because you don't understand the game. Most people look at baseball and says, oh man, it's boring. How can you? There's so much action. Every time someone touches that ball, it's action. The pitcher has to do what? Look at the catcher behind the plate and get a signal. That's action. What is he going to throw at the gentleman at the plate? That's his opponent. Is he going to throw a fastball, 90-some miles an hour? Is he going to throw a changeup, 70, 80-some miles an hour? Is he going to throw a curveball that's going to come right at him and break away from him? Is he going to throw a sinker, one going to come right at him, all of a sudden dive to the ground? There are so many scenarios, and it's all action. Now, the other action is the batter is standing up there with a stick in his hand, going to try to outguess the gentleman on the mound who's throwing a pitch at him, and you're sitting there in the stands trying to figure out, is he going to hit the ball and what is he going to pitch? That's action. If he swings and misses, that's action. Because then there's another action in the swing and the miss. There's also another action in the catcher catching it. Is he going to catch it? Is it going to bounce? Is it going to be inside? Is it going to be outside? Is it going to be high or is it going to be low? All that is action. There's no excitement. Where's your mind? Where is your mind? So you're looking at the thing that is boring because you don't see no action. There's action behind everything. Look at the action. Now let's go further and say he hits the ball. Where is he going to hit it to? The ground? Is it going to be a grounder or a fly ball? Is he going to hit it where no one is, or is he going to hit it to someone? Is he going to hit it out the park, or is he going to hit it and get a single, a double, a triple, or a home run? That's action. Where's your mind? If he hits it to the ground, the action is he going to be able to run from home plate to first base before the person he hits it to, the shortstop, the third baseman, the second baseman, or when he hits it to them, is he going to be able to get to first base before they get the ball that goes 90 feet to get to them? And they got to throw it across the field to the first baseman, who has to catch the ball with his foot on the bag before that person who hit the ball can get there. Is that action? So where's it boring at? Where's it dull at? Are you looking at the action of everyone and the scenarios, what can happen? That's your business. It's action. And I played baseball, I played semi-pro ball, and I love baseball because that was my sport. I was good at it. And I learned the game. But now I couldn't go and play basketball because that wasn't my game. I loved baseball. I'm an athlete because I was a 3-star athlete, real 4-star athlete in high school. Baseball, football, basketball, and I wrestled. And I was a state. The gentleman who won my junior, senior year, the gentleman who won state had to go through me to get there. I was the one. If I'd have beat him, I'd have won state. It just so happened he beat me. It happened. So, being a four-letter athlete, you learn a lot because it's all teamwork. And I'm going to tell you how powerful teamwork is. Michael Jordan never won a championship as great as he was. Led the league in shooting, in assists, but didn't win the championship. Until, who coached him, Ray? You remember?
Jackson.
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson. Kanan says, look, Michael, you're the best basketball player in basketball, and you'll never win a championship until you learn to give the team some of the weight you're trying to carry. Start getting them into the game more. You're still going to be high scoring, scoring your points. But don't try to be everything. It's a team. He taught Michael how to be a team player. And what happened? He won, 6 rings? 6 rings from learning how to be a team, from being the best player to being one of the best team players. Because if I had my druthers, and so it's okay, I'm going to give you one player in basketball to start a team around. Who would it be? Only one. And from that, you can build a team. I would pick Magic Johnson. Because he made everyone around him better. He told them, you never know when I'm going to pass you the ball. So be ready. I'm looking at him, but I see you in my peripheral vision over here, and they think I'm going here, and I'm going to give it to you. So he's making everybody's mind sharper. He's teaching them more of the game. He's making them more aware of their possibilities. And he's making them pull out their greatness. So he made everyone around him better. And how many championships did he win? A number. That's why overall, that's always a debatable. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, etc., Bird, and all of those. But give me Magic, baby. Give me Magic. Because he made everybody, that's what, y'all looking at the magic of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute. But I know the value of a team. I know the value of action. I know what I want. And I know I'm not always going to be right. That's why I say they do what I ask them to do, I do what they tell me to do. Because they're a team. There's more minds are greater than mine. I know what I want. They see my vision, my dream. Like now at the meeting we're going to have Wednesday coming, I'm going to give them a whole new vision of something that we're going to do. And we're going to discuss it and work it out. Get the bugs out. And make it work. Because we're going to grow into a worldwide entity. Where do you want to put your business? You want your business to be what? Successful and worldwide? We're going to give you the technology today to do that. I know I'm going on now, and it is technology. I'm putting stuff on your mind. Because everything you do is around technology. Because today, trust me, if you are not using technology today, you are already 5 years behind those who are, and you will never catch up. That's like getting into a car race, a quarter-mile car race. He's sitting on with 1,000 horsepower, and you're on a bicycle. You'll never catch up. Mm-hmm. Well, technology is that 1,000 horsepower car sitting at the starting line, and if you're not using technology, you that person on the bicycle. Because all he's going to do is pick up speed while you're just trying to get started. Think about it. See, I'm giving you scenarios to make you think, which one am I? Am I the starting line? Am I the car or the bicycle? Are you keeping up with technology? Yeah, it's a lot of technology. A lot of technology. And you can't keep up with it all. But as long as you keep using technology and growing as best you can with it, you'll get there. Because you're going to meet someone that can take you to the level that you aren't. Right. Look at me. I told you I'm not smart. I'm the smartest in my institute? No way. But you know one of the greatest things about that? I know it. I know I'm not the smartest. Trust me and understand this when they tell you. My staff is my group. If you're the smartest person No, put it this way. If you think you're the smartest person in your group, you got a major problem. And if you are, you got a bigger problem. I don't never want to be the smartest person. You know what a fool can teach you? How not to be a fool. So where's it? See, everybody in creation, everybody on earth knows something that you don't. They know something you don't know. So what is that you don't know that you can teach me or you can tell me, and it's up to me whether or not I want to use it or not. But first I got to weigh it within my mind to see what the educational lesson from what you told me, is it positive or is it something that's not going to build or grow me to where what I want? Think about it. Today is all about you. It is all about, but I'm going to tell y'all about my dream. I want to show y'all my vision, what I want. Let me see if I can get it going. Let me see. See, all of this is experimental to me. Nope, that ain't what I want. Okay, y'all got this. I got to do this like this. I hope I can do this, y'all. Because yesterday was an experiment, and a gentleman showed me this yesterday. Here's my dream and my goal and everything that I want. And I know Brother Ray remembers this song, The Dales. Baby, here. With that song, I'm showing pictures of me doing different things. Like now I got hands, like God blessed with the light in them. Now I'm showing a picture of a tear in the eye. It's called supposed to be music. And then the pictures of me doing different things. And then you listen to the words. I got the picture to fit the words. Yes. And I'll explain to you. Okay. Then you show us. Okay. Facebook Live is recording it, and I put that on YouTube.
Right.
Periscope you can't put on YouTube. So no. No, not personal. And see, I got pictures right now, like of me at the mic. I got on thumb drive, I got on YouTube, I got on Facebook, I got on my computer. Oh man. It took about, well first I had to pick out a whole bunch of pictures. That's how we do it. That's the song. Things I went to.
Murray, turn it off. Turn it off.
Okay. I can hear that.
Is that cute or what?
Okay. I went the wrong way too, didn't I? See, I'm learning how to do this, y'all. This is new to me. So, but that's my dream. Y'all see what I want to do, where I want to take the Institute. And I'm trying to get to my next slide in my PowerPoint. And now I got to figure out how to do that. Oh, I know how to do it. Oh, I'm learning, y'all. See, life is nothing but an experience.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to that next slide and don't know how to do it. I truly don't. Because I can see it on my computer, but I can't get it on this screen. Oh, there it is. Okay. And I hope y'all enjoy that, and I hope y'all out there on Periscope, and you out there on Periscope and on Facebook, enjoy that. That was my collage of what I want to do for you and everyone else. I am only a man. But I'm going to, your teamwork, our teamwork is going to make my dream work. Because if my dream works, I'm giving God what He wakes me up for every morning. To be a blessing to whoever enters my life space. That's all I ask. And if I be a blessing to everyone that enters my life space, that means I'm getting blessings back in return. How many fold? You're right. Many fold, right? Many folds. Because I'm giving a blessing to one and many at the same time. And all that's coming back to me. And I'm satisfied with that. I am truly happy with that. Because that is truly my purpose. Once you realize your purpose, and your purpose is going to change as you get older. Your purpose is going to change as you change. See, the thing is, the more you change, the more things around you change. When you're working on the positiveness of change and growth and you, that's all you're going to get back. That's it. That's what you're living for. That's what you're working for. Here's something that we do on a constant basis, and I've been doing this now for almost 4 years. What is it, 4 years now?
Yep.
You're going 4 years, going to my 5th year. We've done over 300 shows on my empowerment session we do every Tuesday evening. It's free to you, wherever you are, if you have a cell phone. All you have to do is dial 218-548-0510. And the PIN number is 1950 # every Tuesday evening from 9:30 to 10 o'clock. From 9:30 to 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock, I'm sorry. 9 to 10:30 Tuesday evenings. You just dial 548-0510. And PIN number is 1950 pound. And you come on the air. And here's the thing that's great about what we do. You get a chance to hear all these brilliant minds, all these successful people, all these great business educators teach you about business, how they got where they are, and how you too can get there. And then we always have a Q&A. We open up the lines, and it's a national shows all across the country, from Honolulu to the West Coast to Texas to Chicago, Maine, Florida, North Carolina, Florida, and all of those. So all you have to do is just tune in and do a Q&A, ask your question, talk to the expert. But now, here's something that you must realize. If you have a business, or you want to have a business, or you're having trouble and you want to do better, I often tell you, if you are one of those that I just described, you're a public speaker. Well, I can't say nothing. I'm scared people online don't hear me. They can't see who you are. They don't know who you are. Ask the question so you can get an answer. Because here's the thing. Those who ask, learn and know. Those who don't never will. Think about what I'm telling you. If you don't ask, how are you going to know? Those who ask are going to get an answer. They're going to know. If you have a business or think about one of those, you are a public speaker. Try to have a business. Don't tell anybody what you do. Then you are you like James Bond, except you're a secret agent 008. A closed mouth and a closed mind will never get fed. Never get fed. So you got to think about that and realize you got to open up your mouth and your mind so life can fill your hands with everything you want. I'm trying to make you think and see and realize how easy everything is. It's easy. It's a process. Learn it, listen, and live it. Do it. Action. Two things. I've just given you the thought of it. Now it's up to you to do the action. You just learn how. Now you do it. Just work it. That's every Tuesday evening right there. I hope y'all tune in. Facebook land, Periscope land, and those here live. Just listen. Because who knows, one day you may be that guest educator on the empowerment session of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute too, with the host, William Murray. So nothing is impossible. There's no way you could have ever told me that I'll be standing in front of you giving, teaching, educating. I grew into my purpose. I grew into it. I got a question for you. I want y'all to imagine this. I want you to imagine what I'm going to tell you, because this is something you got to do with your mind. You have a little baby. You have a little baby that's about 18 months old. Walk up to a weight. You know how you had the barbells? About 300 pounds on it. Can he lift it? Y'all saying no, he can't lift it? You saying no, he can't lift it?
I say yes.
He can lift it. Once, I didn't ask you when. I asked you, could he lift it? Yes, he can lift it when he grows into the person who can. That's your business. That's your business. Once you start listening and learning and growing, you're going to be able to do what you want, because you're going to grow into the person who can. Look at me. I'm standing in front of you, teaching you what I'm teaching you. But life had to give me this, and I had to grow into this. So now look at me. It's a process. But you got to study and do your research and learn. It's not, if you want success, people say, well, man, I've been trying this for a year. It ain't working. For a year? So now what you're saying, you're going to give up after a year, after 5 years. But you're going to be poor for how long? Think about it. See, that's your thought. Think about how long you're going to be poor compared to the effort you put together. Because